All right, we got Speak Easy giving their thoughts on Shedeur being named the starter.
I was about to say something crazy.
Oh, no. You don't say nothing crazy. Don't say nothing crazy.
After long last, Shedeur Sanders has been officially named.
I've been a part of the Cleveland Browns organization. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. In my expert opinion, and I've been a part of the Cleveland Browns organization, I've played in the NFL. My brother played in the NFL. Shady played in the NFL. Somebody
I'm taking Bullock over Huff. Oh, yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong.
To each his own.
That came from ownership. That came from Jimmy Haslam, the owner of the Cleveland Browns, walking downstairs saying, hold on a second. Why didn't you name a starter? Shedeur just won. We haven't won since October 19th. Name Shedeur Sanders the starter. Remember, Jimmy Haslam was non-committal. Kevin Stefanski was non-committal last night to starting Shedeur. So how do you go from being non-committal to waking up, and all you've been on is a flight, to waking up the very next day and being like, yeah, Shedeur's the starter? Hell no. That, to me, came from the owner of the Cleveland Browns saying, if you don't start Shedeur, you gonna have to leave. You gonna have to get going. So to me, that was a upstairs decision. Now, shout out to Kevin Stefanski for doing what he was told, but he didn't have.
I seen. Oh yeah, I said this earlier. I seen a video of the GM dapping up Shedeur Sanders, and I haven't seen nobody in the coaching staff. I haven't seen nobody in ownership treat him like that. So to me, I think that was a GM decision to draft him. Definitely was not a Stefanski decision. I haven't seen Stefanski embrace Shedeur at all. But I mean, that is what it is. That is what it is. I wonder if like, and this could be a stretch, but I wonder if like Stefanski is like trying to like play the fence because he doesn't want to hurt Gabriel's feelings, or he doesn't want to make Gabriel feel inferior. So he hasn't been really acknowledging Shedeur as a starter because Shedeur hasn't been named a starter. But maybe he'll coach differently now or act differently now that Shedeur is the starter. I'm very curious how that's going to play out. But we'll see. Huff getting up the lowest yards out of any safety in the league. Got to be the most disrespected team ever. Yeah, I might be up there. But I like Kalen Bullock.
I have no choice but to do it.
What I was gonna.
He don't want to look stupid since he drafted Gabriel. If he drafted Gabriel, I could see that too. I'm just playing advocate. You know, I'm trying to play both sides to the coin, like what could be possible. But yeah, for sure, I wouldn't be surprised if he is the one who drafted Gabriel.
Say at the beginning of this show was free at last.
Oh
Free
my
at last.
God.
Shedeur
Y'all
Sanders
That's crazy.
is free at last.
Thank God
Oh my
Almighty.
goodness.
Yo,
Thank God Almighty. He's free.
Mine eyes have seen the glory.
Oh my goodness.
I've seen the mountaintop.
Shedeur Sanders will start and get me 300 yards.
Mine eyes have seen the mountaintop.
Oh, man. I'm sorry,
that's
bro.
funny,
The
though.
internet is not a real place,
that's
man.
funny,
It's not, bro. It's not. It's not.
It is
not real, dog.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Not AI, by the way. Not
On
AI.
a serious note,
This is crazy, bro.
yo, but reading that, not even reading, but hearing Stefanski, yo, he really didn't want to say them words, yo.
That is
Yo,
wild.
that killed him.
Nah, he didn't seem excited saying that at all.
Say Shedeur's a starter.
Oh, man.
Bro, you ain't getting no wins in so long, and the young boy can get a win, and you don't want to make him a starter. It take the owner to do it. Thank God for MLK, man.
Oh, man.
Thank God for him.
I mean, MLK.
Somebody said-
not in this situation.
Somebody in the
That's
chat
what I'm
said
saying.
MLK had a
Did
bust
he
down. Hit a thing, though. And all.
Everyone clown on us for how we looked against the Texans, but we won that game and the Bills look rough. There's y'all offense have not looked good every game this year. I mean, like maybe there's no more than maybe 3 games that your offense has like looked good. Your offense has looked okay. Like it's not just the Texans, it's the Chiefs, it's the Jets, it's the Colts, it's the majority of games y'all offense looks okay. It doesn't look good. And I'm not sure if I could trust that, you know. It's a process. No, for sure, but I mean, the Rams offense looks like the best offense in the league in terms of efficiency. And the Rams defense is a top 5 defense, and the Broncos defense is the top 5 defense, and the Broncos offense is top 20. So I'll take the top 5 offense and the top 5 defense versus the top 20 offense and the top 5 defense.
In all seriousness, Stefanski had to do this.
I'm not clowning y'all team. I'm just saying y'all not better than the Rams. That's all.
But he made
They got
so
a
many
good team.
big,
It's just not better than the
flashy and
Rams.
splash plays that Stefanski, you ain't have no choice.
Had no choice.
Yeah, you like, but honestly, shout out to you, Shedeur, because you took the decision out of Kevin Stefanski's hands. Yeah. And if nobody else is gonna say it, I'ma say it.
I don't think Shedeur played amazing. Like I think like blowing up Shedeur's play is it's cool. It's cool, but he didn't play amazing enough to take the job. But I guarantee you, behind the scenes, they probably saw the views for that game. You probably saw maybe an uptick in jersey sales. So they're like, oh, financially, this might be the move to make. And they saw how he carried himself. Oh yeah, this might be the move to make. So, I think he came more so from that. And it's not that he played bad, but he didn't play. That wasn't like, oh, you played great enough to take Dylan Gabriel's job. But again, I look forward to seeing how this plays out. We're the only team that beat the Eagles and the Chiefs. No respect. But everybody knows the Eagles' offense is bad this year. And everybody knows the Chiefs' offense is bipolar this year. So it's like, you can get credit for it, but you only gonna get so much credit. Like, we have to add context to these matchups and these wins.
Shedeur, you made it to where they had no choice but to start you. Shedeur, you made so many big plays, 52 yards Isaiah Bond, 39 yards Jerry Jeudy, where Kevin Stefanski's hand was forced. Even if he did not want to play you, he had to play you. I said earlier, your destiny can't be denied. And it looked like Shedeur Sanders starting in Cleveland eventually was your destiny, predestined to start out there in Cleveland. So it can't be denied, bro. What's for you is for you, and it looks like at least now is for Shedeur Sanders.
You ain't lying about that. Another thing is, like, what about your team? So, yeah, you're the head coach and all that, but you have coaches that's there, you have players that's there, you have trainers. Everybody was so excited to win a game. Let me tell you something about the NFL. When you lose, you don't just lose. This town loses, the city loses, your kids, your family, everybody loses. And you feel that. You go home, you don't feel super happy.
Yeah.
Everybody that left that game in Vegas, I don't even call them the Raiders anymore, I call them the Vegas team, they felt happy, right? And it gives everybody something to be proud about. Let that quarterback go out there and do it again. Give him a chance. He a rookie. If a rookie can make your team feel like that, imagine what he does in week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. Let him get out there and play.
Yeah. Now, actually, we talked about this yesterday. I do think the way Shedeur went about it, and I just think this was Shedeur naturally being Shedeur.
Come on now.
How confident he was. Him going out there and saying, with that chip on his shoulder, hey, all the rumors that y'all been saying about me not having first-team reps and whatnot, he could have gone out there and played it the safe way, the way that we wanted him to play it earlier on in the season. But no, he said, hey, look, this is what it looks like after 1 week of practice. Imagine what it looks like.
No one talks about that. No matter what situation the offense is in, they make plays to win the game. I don't think anybody's discrediting the Broncos as a good team. I think everybody knows the Broncos are a good team. But I think everybody also knows that the Broncos offense is mediocre. Like, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all figuring it out. Are y'all better than the Rams? No, y'all not. I mean, the Rams have a good defense, almost just as good as y'all defense, and their offense is much better than y'all offense. So it's like, if I had to put money on that game, for sure, easy the Rams. But again, that's not taking anything away from the Broncos. It's just the truth is the truth. Stats are stats, facts are facts. You know what I mean?
It's like with a whole offseason, it gets dangerous. They haven't won a football game in a month. You know who ate that up? The entire locker room. The entire fan base. Whoa. They went crazy. Don't pause that, man. Come on. I'm just saying. The fact that he had that level of confidence going out there in his first start, said what he said before the game, went out there, won the game, said what he said afterwards. I'm happy for Shedeur. I think this is a long time coming. That quarterback situation has been one of the worst handled things that I've ever seen an NFL franchise have. You had 2 quarterbacks that you end up trading away that he could have had first-team reps over. You had another rookie quarterback that got all the first-team reps and not the guy that's going to end up with the starting job at the end of the season, which we all expected to happen at some point if this was a fair and equal competition.
Yeah.
in the first place.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for Shedeur.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, Shedeur Sanders was always the most talented quarterback. He just had to work his way up the depth chart.
Yeah.
The dilemma is, Shedeur was more talented.
I don't even think he had to work his way up the depth charts. Realistically, Shedeur didn't work his way up the depth chart. The Browns signed all of these quarterbacks, and they realized we have to make a decision. I don't think Shedeur worked his way up. He was at the bottom, and they were like, okay, this not working. Okay, that's not working. Okay, this not working. Okay, that's not working. And the funny part is like them painting it on the QBs when the play calling isn't great, but Shedeur might be the best of them all. But still, it's like they made a mess of a situation, and now they're like, okay, we're going to accept that we should have went with him from the start.
Talented, and Shady's always talked about it, than Dylan Gabriel. Like, that was, objectively speaking, in college, Shedeur is a more talented player than Dylan Gabriel. Given Joe Flacco's age, Shedeur Sanders is a more talented quarterback, especially at this junction in time, than Joe Flacco. So Shedeur always should have been in the.
That's don't tell the whole story. My point is our resume is better than the Rams this year. That's a fact. I saved that for a different video, but if you say so, let me see.
This position, it's unfortunate it's taken this long. Now I just hope don't give the job back.
Yeah.
Do not give the job back.
That leads me into my next question for you guys, which is, we know the Browns' history at the quarterback position. He now has the keys to the car. Shedeur Sanders be the Browns' franchise
Offense untapped potential. Will Shedeur be the franchise quarterback?
I want to say
be determined?
yes. But Shedeur Sanders is not just fighting history. It appears he's fighting his head coach. Imagine winning both of those battles simultaneously. Like, the history for the Cleveland Browns suggests they don't have franchise quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield was the closest thing to a franchise.
If it doesn't work out with Shedeur, the fancy's getting fired. That's how I see it. Because it didn't work out with Flacco. You bench Gabriel. You have a losing record with him, and you have a losing record with Shedeur. That's 3 quarterbacks. How can we trust you for us to go in the offseason and draft another quarterback? Realistically, that's just how I see it. Like, we ran through 3 quarterbacks this year, and 2 of them are rookies. I don't know. I just,
quarterback. He was there, I believe, for 4 years, if not 5. I don't think they picked up his 5th-year option. They moved off of him. Before that, Tim Couch. We're talking like 2001, 2002.
He was real.
Tim Couch. So
bad.
Shedeur is both fighting history. Cleveland Browns don't have franchise quarterbacks, and it appears he's fighting his head coach, because I'm still not convinced that Kevin Stefanski sold on Shedeur. So imagine having to go out there and not only compete against the opponent, but having to compete against your head coach because your head coach doesn't believe in you. I don't know, Shady. Like, this will be the most tough task of Shedeur's
I got
career.
a question for you, though, because I never spent no time there. Obviously, I know a lot about the Browns not really being that good for over a lot of years. But can we just speak on, like, the quarterbacks that they took, right, in the draft? Like, John Manziel, he was not a good quarterback, right? He was good for college, but he wasn't good. I'll take that water. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Who was that? Who you said, Crouch?
Tim Couch.
Weak.
Brandon Weeden.
Yeah.
Weak.
Brady Quinn.
Weak.
Colt McCoy.
My cousin.
Here's the problem.
He said, that's my cousin. I can't say nothing about Colt.
My cousin.
Here's the problem, though,
Keep going. Let's keep going.
Deshaun Watson.
He don't count, though. Because he had a lot going on. He was nice before
Jason
that.
Campbell, Robert Griffin.
All them dudes was weak.
But here's the thing. In college, they were all as good as, if not better
Here's
than
the thing.
Shedeur.
Everybody was good in college.
So was Shedeur. So what leads you to believe that Shedeur is now going to be better than all of them in the
He's got that
pros?
it factor, man. A lot of them guys I didn't really believe in, right? I played against some of them guys in the league. And I just didn't like watch them, looking at them. There's some guys that have their approach to the game. Like, for example, Shedeur. Let's say if you've never even seen him play. But when you see him and you hear him, like, oh, he must can play. He has that it factor in him. You can just see it. You can hear it. right? Muhammad Ali, before you even knew how nice he was, you like, man, you convinced me you can play. You can fight. Them other guys, I don't feel like that. Even with Johnny Manziel, I used to love, I don't lie, I used to love Johnny Manziel's the way he played in college. But I said, that's not going to translate to the NFL. Where at? Where? When I look at Shedeur, I see it. I see it, yo. I see it.
But do you see it because you want to see it? Obviously you do. You love Deion. You love the family. You love that he's black. You love the culture. Do you see it because you want to see it? If you take off the Marc Jacobs rose-colored Shedeur lenses, will you still see it?
See, I don't really care about none of that stuff, right? And I do love my people, but I just think he has that it factor because I don't think when I watch Shedeur, I think he does a lot of really, really good things. Really, 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 really good. I don't know if he does anything really, really great. I'm being honest, right? But you don't need to always be great. Right? You need to be clutch and you need to be...
Yeah, you need to be clutch.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he has that clutch gene in him. And he does a lot of things good. Yeah. Good deep ball, right? He can escape out the pocket. He can scramble well enough.
Yeah.
He's very accurate, right? Like he's really, really good. I'd rather have a quarterback that's really, really good on everything he can do than just be great at one thing. And I think when we look at Shedeur, he has that. And then the last part is you got to have confidence. Everybody, when I meet like kids and people in college and high school, they ask me for advice. The number one advice I give him, I said, yo, the player you think you are right now today, when you get to the pros, you be that same player. Be that confident. When I got to the Eagles as a rookie, I was 20 years old. I was the youngest dude in the NFL. I was so young, my parents had to sign my contract. And I was just happy to be in the game. Oh, I can't mess up. Dang, can I play with them? Ah, shit, Westbrook's hurt. I got to play now. McNabb, I don't want to let McNabb. I'm that guy. I'm that dude. I'm the Eagles leading rusher of all time. I'm him. If I play with that same attitude, I might have had even better a career starting out early, my first, second year.
Yeah.
Shedeur has that, and a lot of rookies, they don't have that. They're just trying to fit in and don't mess up.
Let me ask y'all this.
Be confident.
What happens when Deshaun Watson comes back? Because he's supposed to be...
Nothing. You know what, though? If everything don't work out with Shedeur, they'll try the Deshaun Watson thing by default. They're going to try it. I mean, because he's under contract. It's too much money tied into him. You got no choice. So, but if Shedeur plays fine, then there's no question. But even if though, like again, if it don't work out with Shedeur and it didn't work out with Gabriel, now you got two young quarterbacks sitting on your bench. I don't see them. I think the Deshaun Watson era is over. They're going to try to make it work out with one of these young guys. Most likely Shedeur.
You want him to play? Listen. It was so expensive to see him play that bad. I don't want to see it no more. And it ain't come out of my pocket.
You done with it.
Oh. Bro, did you see Deshaun Watson? He ain't no rookie. He ain't no first.
I don't remember Deshaun Watson playing bad. I remember Deshaun Watson constantly being injured. I remember that. But I don't remember him playing bad with the Browns.
Dude, he looked terrible. I couldn't believe that was even him.
But he
was so great. See, this is the thing about football, though. In football, you got to go play. You got to go play. I don't care what you did last year. You got to go play.
Yeah.
When they said we're going to give him a $200 million contract guarantee, I said, duh, he's that good.
Correct.
Give him $300 million because he's that good. That's all they need. And then I'm like, oh, that's Deshaun Watson? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't listen. I don't know who want to see him play.
Given the fact you already got the money committed to him, the season's a wash, you're not going to the playoffs. At this point,
it's going to be a Kirk Cousins situation. The Falcons got so much money tied into Kirk Cousins. They stuck. It's gonna be that. You're gonna have the most expensive backup in the league. You know what I mean? That's just it. It is what it is.
Looking for your quarterback for the future. In theory, could Deshaun not still be that?
Bro, I keep saying it. I don't know if you see him enough. He looked bad, bro.
Yeah.
He looked real bad.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even explain why he looked so bad.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Like Deshaun, why you play so bad today? He started talking about all type stuff. I'm like, man, I'm good on him.
Yeah.
But I like him though. I thought he was really, really good. I thought he was great.
In Houston, he was great.
There was a point in time where I was like, I mean, I never put nobody on
Mahomes level.
On Mahomes level.
Yeah.
But there was a point in time like,
2017,
I said
28.
He definitely was playing like a top 3 quarterback. You could easily argue he was playing up to a Mahomes-ish level. Very much argue that. But no, he wasn't as good with the Browns. But as well, it's the Browns. And number 2, I feel like he was injured a lot with the Browns. A lot. And again, if things don't work out with Stefanski, I think he could be partial of that blame. I think Stefanski could be part of the blame.
team.
Sean Watson, bro. He don't have to help.
Because it's not working out with Stefanski right now.
correct.
I don't know.
He's balling.
Correct.
Balling.
Correct.
Throwing, running, and everything. And then when we get to Cleveland, I'm like, oh, who's this guy? I don't want to see him no more.
Yeah, I mean,
Give him
it's
a
an
clipboard,
interesting
though.
situation.
People get
He
paid.
was
Give
on
him
the
a
clipboard.
give him a clipboard, give him an iPad, and give him a hat and some sleep.
And sunflower seeds.
You need the seeds.
And sunflower seeds.
To me, it's really just how does Shedeur look the rest of the season. There's going to be some tough games coming up, but
He's a
if he
rookie.
exactly, he is a rookie. We're expecting him to have his ups and downs, but also if he can get wins, that's everything in Cleveland. If you can make this team finish better than 6 and 6-11. I think they're looking at a phenomenal season next year if you can actually build around him and give him a whole off season like you said.
I'm curious, what does Shedeur have to do to prove he's the future of the Browns next year too? You know what I mean? Like, how does he have to get a lot of wins down the stretch?
Consistency. To me, it's all just consistency. Can you go out there and continue to get better week in and week out? Yeah, it sounds good, but also at the same time in the NFL, people are going to start adjusting in season for you a little bit. Going into next season, they're going to have film on you. So can we really trust you to be the franchise guy? It needs to look better than the other quarterbacks have.
And you have to have more good plays than bad plays. Because if not for that Isaiah Bond play, that pick he threw would have outweighed everything. Because his loudest plays in the game, number 1, the 52-yard pass to Isaiah Bond. Number 2, the atrocious interception. Number 3, the play to Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
Those are like the 3 biggest plays of the game. Everything else was just kind of like solid. Nothing great, nothing bad. It was just positive, graded out plays.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that play to Isaiah Bond,
What's up, man?
now all we're talking about is that pick.
Yeah.
And now you're probably not starting again this week. So he has to make sure to continue to have those splash plays, those positive plays, those big plays that Dylan Gabriel wouldn't have had.
Yeah, and he got a limited opportunity though as well. But we talked a lot about it leading up to the game. The last time a Browns quarterback won in their debut, 1995. We got this fun graphic for you guys. Bill Clinton was the president. The cost of gas was $1.15. Forrest Gump won Best Picture, and I was still in my father's balls.
Okay, bro. What are we doing?
Is that
Was that
What are we
You told me you
doing?
weren't doing that no more, yo.
Like that's
crazy to say?
like, why?
You a liar.
Is that crazy to say?
We didn't need to know
At
that.
all.
We know you're 27.
Correct.
We can do
Mad.
and know that in
I was born in
1995 you were not on planet Earth yet.
Yeah.
We don't
But
need.
I wasn't born yet. How crazy is that? Like the last time a Browns quarterback
you
like
can't say, hey, I wasn't even born yet? Why you gotta talk about your
You
dad?
have to specify.
No,
like yeah, you. Like,
Okay. All right. 115, bro. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder what gas gonna be in another 20 years. I feel like over the last 10 years, it's been relatively in a safer range, roughly, maybe. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do y'all think Shedeur will be the franchise QB moving forward? Safe to say they're going to try to invest into him. Because, again, that was not an elite performance or a dominant performance. That was not a job-stealing performance. In my opinion, I think he played good, but it wasn't, So I think that there are other factors that play a part where they want to test this out and see if this is gonna work. And even with Dylan Gabriel clearing concussion protocol, they're like, let's see what we got here. But let me know your thoughts. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed.